guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Christine and welcome. Do you want to get texts like this? And do you want to grow your Instagram followers? If you answered yes, then keep watching. So since last year, I grew from 3,000 followers. I think I had like 2,000 something or almost 3 to 13,000 followers on Instagram, and honestly, if I keep trying, I can probably keep growing it. Sometimes I get busy, so I don't really do everything that I need to do, but here is what I learned. So with a lot of the apps, okay, you have to follow the trends. You have to see what's new. You have to be using whatever is trending. So with Instagram, when Reels came onto Instagram, kind of like wannabe TikTok, they have been pushing a lot of Reels on the Explore page. So what does this mean? This means that more people get to see your content that probably before no one would have seen it, okay? And I am saying this that no one would have seen it because I have been there. I have kind of tried to grow my Instagram before, but didn't really succeed at it because I would just post whatever, so I didn't really care. So from what I learned is, I don't know, I know you have sometimes they say you have to post a couple of times a day, which I don't really do that. Let's be honest, some of us don't have the time to do that. So sometimes what I do is I'll film some of them and then save it as a draft and post it another day. So that way I spent like a whole day just creating content, just filming, and then the rest days I could do what I need to do because I have a very busy schedule. So what you want to do is start posting Reels because that's what's trending right now. But what I learned and how I got this 300 and I think it was 51,000 views was I used the trending sound. So what I've noticed is when I use my own sound audio, it's not getting pushed out as much, whereas if I'm using whatever is trending. So what you want to do is use trending sounds, post whatever you want, use filters. Filters help too because people can't even find you through filters. So Instagram likes it when you use like a couple of the things that they have, especially the new things. So if there's a new filter, use it. If there's a new sound, use it. And what I learned is also post regular posts too. And the biggest thing with posts is you need to start using hashtags. So I didn't really think it mattered, but using hashtags that will work for you is going to keep pushing your content out. So if you had a post that was going on people's Explore page, then see what kind of hashtags you use and use the same hashtags. So I had a couple of my posts be on the Explore page where people have followed me from my post. So I kind of use the same hashtags that I use in that if it relates to my post. So I've heard that this helps too. So if for Reels too, use hashtags. I have been using hashtags. So use hashtags, and what will help you is if you look up the hashtag before you post it, look up at hashtags that have Reels because some hashtags don't have Reels. So use hashtags that have Reels so that your Reels can get pushed out. Okay, so this is the number one thing that with any apps, I feel like people are scared to do. They're afraid to share their content. So what you want to do is post your content on other platforms. So what I do is I have my Instagram on my TikTok. So I grew, I would say, maybe 3,000 or 4,000 followers just from TikTok. So not every follower came from my Reels or from my posts, but also from other social media. So what you want to do is if you make a TikTok, share it on Instagram, share it on Twitter, share it on every platform, and don't be afraid to promote yourself. I know a lot of people get afraid, they care about what people think, but you need to get out of that mindset, especially if you're trying to grow your social media. And I've seen this about a lot of platforms where people will tell you, find your niche first. I refuse to believe in this niche, whatever, however you say. But I feel like some people, creators like me, I can't just go to one niche, one genre, whatever you want to call it. I feel like I post variety of things but mainly it's like everything is about my experiences, what I've done, what I'm doing, what I've been through. So I don't really have like a specific category that I fit in. That's how I feel. And honestly, I don't think you need it. I honestly don't think you need to be categorized or have like one niche that someone comes to you for, because you can be helpful for so many things, you know? So that's my take on that. Don't believe that. So if you want to post a picture of yourself, if you want to post a picture of your dog, post a picture of your dog. I mean, yeah, sometimes it's better to have like a niche. So like if you want to keep posting your dog or your cat or your pets, you know, I would just say create an account just for them. And that way you can just, it'll be on one thing, because it's like, you know, I'm just going to focus on my pet. So everything will be about that. Yeah, that's really nice. It does help with a lot of people, but I mean, we've seen big creators that post like variety of things. It's not just one niche, you know? I mean, it helps though. I know, like, I mean, seeing it from a brand dealing, I would say that might help, because if you have a niche, then brands from that niche are gonna want to work with you. So I think I covered pretty much everything that I learned from how I grew my Instagram. Don't be afraid to promote yourself. Use hashtags, use anything that's trending, use new features and all of that. So let me know if any of these help you, and if you have any questions that I can answer. And yeah, leave a like below and make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and I cannot wait to see you guys in my next video. And follow me on Instagram if you haven't already. Just kidding.